Hello and welcome back to the EDITRON YouTube channel, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 of Doctor Who, the season finale. We're here already. It only feels like we started Episode 1 literally not that long ago, because it wasn't. It was only bloody 7 weeks ago, and the season's already ending, and yeah... if you've watched every single reaction, obviously, to my reactions anyway, to the season, you'll know that I've not really been that chuffed with the season as a whole. This season's getting rave reviews online in terms of, like, Whovian reactions. People are very happy with the season. Until probably last week. Last week was very divided in terms of people who liked it and who didn't. I didn't like it. I was kind to it when I initially watched it, but obviously... my initial reactions tend to be a bit more positive than what I eventually think when it comes to episodes like last week, because it all hinges on this. It hinges on this episode being good. And if we're going by last season, the chances of that happening aren't high. Truth be told, I just don't have a lot of confidence in this episode wrapping these last two seasons up in terms of arcs and characters in a way that's quite satisfying. I mean, this episode is going to have the Rani and Omega, and concluding the last two seasons of character build-up with Ruby, Belinda, kind of with Belinda, she doesn't really have a character, and obviously the Doctor, and Susan, and all that. So, I literally have no idea how this is gonna go down. But yeah, obviously, as you can tell, I'm not watching it in the cinema because I'm committed to the craft of reacting for you guys, so you can get an actual real reaction from me instead of just a review. So yeah, last time it was Wish World. The world came apart because of the Doctor's doubt. He shouted that Poppy is my daughter. Do you even know what that means? Apparently that's going to be important, according to Russell, and I guess the implication of the end of the episode. Omega, people think that Omega is going to appear. I think he will in some capacity, because it'd be weird if he didn't. And also, obviously, a lot of people are scared that this will be a regeneration episode for Ncuti, that this will be his last episode. I don't think he will regenerate. There is an inkling of what I think people said about what might happen in this episode, and I'm not going to say it in case people don't know, and for some reason you're watching this reaction first before watching the episode. Weird if you're doing that. But my prediction is that I don't think Ncuti is going to regenerate. This is an hour long, so this episode has time, but to do everything that I want it to do, that probably isn't enough. I guess in terms of my predictions, I don't think, like I said, I don't think Ncuti's regenerating. But we have to wait and see. He might not. If this is Ncuti's last, I will say, if this is Ncuti's last episode, I'll be quite disappointed. Not because it's a mix of I'm sad he'll go, but that's mainly because I don't feel like we've done enough with him to build a blocking story of what his Doctor was and what his Doctor is and what his story was. It feels very like we're still in early stages of what the character is trying to be and become with what Russell actually wants. So if this is the last episode, which I don't think it is, but if it is, I will be quite annoyed. I will be. But this is going to... Apparently this is big. Apparently there will be big spoilers in this. So something big will happen. I don't know what, but something big will happen. And I hope it's good, but I don't believe it will be. But I could always be proven wrong. It's always a possibility. There are things that I didn't think would be very good, but they've turned out to be. That doesn't happen too often, but sometimes it does. Like Andor, for example. I didn't have any faith that would be good because it was Disney Star Wars in 2023 or 2022 / this year. But that turned out to be amazing. Andor was brilliant because it had a great team behind it and great writers and actors and everything. This feels like a muddied mess. So my fingers crossed. Please let this be good. If it's not, I'll be very disappointed. If it's Ncuti's last episode, I'll be even more disappointed because I don't want him to go because there's so much more you can do with him, and I don't feel like they've scratched the surface. So, without any further delay, it's time for the reality war.
And I know that you'll try.
Precisely on Doctor Who. Oh wow, that was like the shortest previous ever. Alright, oh, we're picking up right where we left off. What on earth is happening? Oh!
Welcome to the Time Hotel.
Right, that's what Moffat meant by the fact that she was going to be important for the finale. So literally right after, literally at the start. Oh. Oh.
One more day to go. It's May the 24th tomorrow.
And they've gone back in time.
Anita!
Oh, come on with the flashbacks. I know who she is.
Oh, but the world.
Trust that I know who she is.
Somebody else is pleased to see you too.
Oh my god, she's preggers. Congratulations.
I tried looking for your TARDIS, but I can't find it.
Oh, Anita, you are talking Time Lords and TARDIS.
This job at the Time Hotel taught me so much.
Oh, she just read up her history, okay. Oh, hello. Oh god. Do you remember, guys? Oh, this would be good if this was in a good era. You know, this would all be very cool if I, like this era. Oh dear. Alright.
All right, I had Christmas off. And so did you. We're the same person. That strutting little pompadour.
We already knew that, Russell.
Can't wait for another midnight.
Honestly, the dialogue is horrific. The dialogue is just so horrific. Like, we know they're the same person. You don't have to do...
The Seekers have
We've
fixed
known
the
them for 2
location.
weeks.
There.
Bumpy. Things fall through the gaps. Everyone sort of compensates, like they make the reality work.
It's a world built on a wish, willed into existence by the Rani's pet human, Conrad Clark.
Oh, the Doctor loves playing Joe.
But she isn't real.
How dare you? I have been in the halls of the Goblin King. I have stood in the palaces of the Daleks. I have entered the caves of Satan himself. But what has happened here, in his tiny little bedroom in the middle of suburbia, is bigger than anything.
Hello?
Okay. Oh, just suddenly changed. That was quick. John, why are you wearing a kilt?
Oh my god, you're the Doctor. But you're real. Yes, she is. We've had a baby.
In a single day. He's in danger, but we will fight, Belle, to save her. Fight like never before.
Mr. Smith, what on earth do you think you're wearing?
The future! The truth!
Ooh, hello.
Mr. Smith, whatever this is, I demand that you stop.
Mr. Smith, I am the Doctor.
Again, Shooty is always just the best part. He always is. Ah, the links.
Danger. Subatomic disruption. Hold on tight. I think reality is reasserting itself.
Is this going to turn back to normal? Oh, hello. Hey, Rose.
I'm in the hotel industry.
Neat. I need you to stay there. Keep that door open. Keep
Conrad
the
can't
real
even
time
think
flow
that a transgender person exists.
Bone beast. Creatures
It's a bone. It's a big old skeleton dinosaur thing. That's another track. That's from Series 10. This is when Capaldi said goodbye to Nardo and Bill in Once Upon a Time. That was. Yeah. Hello. Welcome back to reality. Oh yeah, I forgot she had that. Ah, and a bike! A bike from last season. Oh my gosh, she's out of bed! I've never seen her out of bed before. This is such a long assemble scene. This is like so long.
I have been a housewife.
Who too?
Basically, we are facing the unholy trinity. God of wishes, crazy time lady, Conrad Clark.
Mel, I am sorry. It is the Rani.
She's still alive. I fought the Rani. Worse than ruthless, she's indifferent to any pain or morality or humanity. The whole universe is just an experiment.
Imagine
Just,
everything.
just fix the dialogue, please. Like, you're just explaining who she is so everyone else understands, and rather than it being felt natural.
We met a girl.
The Rani? Hello.
You really are an idiot, Doctor. You had a whole world to hide in, and you ran half a mile away. And Melanie, we meet again. I thought you'd be
Why
dead.
would you say we
I thought
meet
there's no
again?
way
You're not a
you could die,
supervillain
princess.
or a
Did I
superhero.
survive?
You're a
I
regular
never thought
person.
about you. Flipped my DNA, made a biological sidestep, survived the cunning.
How did you get to Earth? I have the only TARDIS in existence. Time ring. Poor baby.
It led me to you. Although that wasn't difficult.
Hello.
All right, Rubes, darling.
Mrs. Flood. That's my neighbour.
That's my neighbour. Took a lot of planning spying on those two. God blind.
But why? Why did you spy on them?
Police box. And
Initially.
pinning it on-
Every civilization has 1,000 legends about the world hidden below. The Upside Down, or Narnia, or Hell. That is the Underverse. It was the first. The one who discovered time.
So much
Some call it
dialogue.
original
There's
sin of
just
the
so
time.
much
Cast
dialogue.
out From Gallifrey, legend says that they bound him.
We're just
and banished
talking.
him
That's what we're
because
doing. We're
he
just
is
talking and talking and
insane.
talking.
You're Gallifrey.
Well, the Gallifrey of old never did appreciate me, but this one, this will be a power.
I keep telling you that Poppy is so special because she is impossible, the child of a Time Lord. There's no such thing.
We're sterile.
We are infertile. Happens. A mad woman and a maniac came up with a ridiculous plan, and out of it came her.
The mother. What about me? Human. And the child is contaminated. We're talking about Time Lords here. The highest universal race, the greatest and purest classification of life. He walks around like he's one of you. Step aside, let me build a new Gallifrey, and I will leave your world untouched.
Then the wish ends.
But she's not real. She's made of hopes and dreams and wishes.
Well, yeah, she is made of
As
wishes.
every child.
No, but she literally is just not like a. She's a.
It's taking her out of existence. Have you got that? Not one of you. Quite the dilemma. I just came to make an offer.
I will stop you.
Oh, there goes your screwdriver. That was just so much fucking talking about mumbo jumbo.
Unit tower is a tinderbox of
It's just so much.
If we fail,
I'm sorry, like, Poppy is a wish. She isn't actually real. She's made out of Conrad's, like,
we'll see the tower as an enemy.
mind, plus the doctor, all of that. Trying to compare it to, like, actual children is a bit strange to me as a way of, like, having an emotional connection. Those still look very cool. I think those are all, like, very cool looking.
In a room inside that thing, it is beyond time and space. It will exist outside of reality. We put Poppy in, and if the wish comes to an end, we open it up.
Poppy will still exist.
I hope.
You hope. Because I'm telling you, she does not. I'm going with her. And I can't help you in the fight. My battle is in there, saving my daughter. Let's do it.
That would be a terrible existence. It just would. You never age, hunger, or anything. Like, you're just there. I mean, it's not really expected. This isn't really what I expected to happen, but it's
It doesn't work.
okay. This just, I'm gonna be quite honest, this just feels like Marvel slop. That's what it feels like. What on earth is that?
It's like a biosync thing. It makes the software respond to you.
Oh, Jesus. Remember in End of Time when Wilf was on that spaceship and was firing guns, and that was like really fucking awesome? because we like got to know his character and it was like we loved him. He was such a cool character. Even in less episodes than a lot of these people, and that felt more exciting. Oh, okay. Oh my god, not her scooter. Flying scooter. I mean, you're not really killing them, you're just sort of stopping them. I guess that's the point. They're trying to stop them and delay them. How would you even hear him from there? How much is going on? Alright, off you go. There's that Disney money, that's where it went to. Oh, the music's really great. The music is really great. Marigold, you... Oh, that was a good cut. That was a very good cut. That was a very good cut to sort of get that across.
Then rebuild them with us. You're not amongst the humans now. Stop pretending you're a lord of time and space. Now act like it, don't you? Or his prison, his asylum? I suggest we find out.
I think we are going to see him in some regard.
Because Conrad's world, it could have been so much worse. A fantasy world, I'd expect guns and whiskey and girls, but yours is nice. It's actually nice.
How you are not going to get fooled by this, sorry. You're not going to get fooled by this.
And fed.
You never, ever mentioned your father, and I wonder why.
You don't know me at all.
I don't really know you at all either, Conrad. He's a big creature.
What is it? The Underverse is a world of legends, so Omega has become his own legend. He is the Mad God. The Titan.
I mean, the design of it is cool, obviously.
Well, I think you'll find.
Are you just gonna get eaten? Right, and that's it for the Rani.
So much for the two Ranis. It's a good night from me.
Oh, bye. And she's just escaped, and the other one's just dead, okay? What was the point of the bi generation then? I don't get it. I don't get it narratively. Just feels like doing in Sutek again, but in a different way. That's what it just feels like, having the big monster thing at the end of it.
Hiding in plain sight.
The thing you've been using all season. Use the Vindicator.
The power of 1 billion supernovas.
Yep, and that's it. And that's gonna be it for Omega. Just brought in for this moment, and that's just it. Teleporting behind you.
I wish you to be happy.
Oh. That's actually I actually wasn't expecting that. Man, he's really trying, Chewie. He really is. So does that mean he's not going to regenerate then? I think he actually is going to stay. Unless something else happens. Because that's just it. Like, I guess you need to put everything back together. Unless the doctor hitting the clock is going to make him regenerate. Because at the moment it just seems like everything's fine. Oh, there's a bed there. Imagine, well, I wonder if he's going to keep it all. Oh, it's the door.
Can't we wish for Poppy?
But then she might vanish. When I do this. Because I must.
I think Poppy will exist in the end, and that'll be why Belinda leaves. So, I think she'll be alive. I think it's It's very obvious that she'll be there.
I don't know.
But God, this way of resolving this plot was just so messy, man. I really wasn't expecting this from Russell, honestly, when he came back. Because, like, you look at the first 2 seasons of New Who. We'll talk about that later. Yep. Obvious. Something gonna happen? No? That's just it?
But I am too busy playing poker.
Cherry. But we can't just... I mean, there's paperwork and all sorts. Paperwork is sorted.
Joseph.
Just for doing that, okay.
Can't run around like a nutcase anymore.
Things will have to change.
I know.
Oh, God, I don't know why we're doing this. It's such a weird narrative.
This place is a death trap.
I know. We need rails, safety rails going
Are we
all
at,
the way around.
no, there's something's gonna happen. This can't be like the... There's like gotta be something that happens.
My memory was different. Why did I remember things that no one else could?
I have no idea, but we have seen many a strange thing together, Ruby Roo.
Hey, it's a skill.
It's a skill.
No, something's gonna go
We'll
wrong.
need all. I wonder where we take her first. She could see Neptune. No, she could see Kerala.
Kerala, I have never been. All of the universe and I have never been.
We can go and see my Uncle Roo. Oh, he's wonderful.
In the year 60,000, there is a planet called New Delhi.
Oh, we are going there.
We'll go in there.
Isn't it funny? I used to say, take me home.
They're holding this thing. They keep... Why they're passing it? It's getting smaller and smaller.
I would get you in the end.
What's happening to the thing?
I want to see planets.
They're
and
gonna...
galaxies.
They're
I wanna
starting
see
to
a Big
forget.
Bang.
Mate, we will have the best of times.
And now, yeah, that's Poppy gone. Yeah. Why does Ruby remember then?
Who's Poppy?
Yeah. Just, yeah. But why do you remember it? Why is it a crib there, Doctor? Why do you remember Ruby? That seems quite significant to leave off.
Thank you very much.
Doctor, where's she gone?
Who?
Poppy. You have a daughter, the two of you together.
I think I'd remember that.
But why does she remember? Why is she remembering it? That's good. Has to be significant in some way.
There was a little girl named Poppy.
A long time ago, that space baby lives far away in a different world.
Yeah, she technically does still exist.
Got a little bit scrambled.
Poppy technically does still exist. She's not dead. Just that idea of her them being her parents is dead.
There's a great big universe waiting for us.
Are you gonna like try and tell him what's happened?
Good.
The Doctor should also notice that Ruby is clearly distraught by about something. He's not that blind.
Oh, look out. Here he is. Trouble.
This is so strange.
Here it comes.
What are we doing, man? I don't know what we're doing. May 24th.
And I'd better go. That's
Oh,
it,
you've
we'll be
just
able
been
to
standing there. You've been standing there for hours. Bye bye.
They say hello, by the way.
Who does?
The boss.
The boss.
Harken that.
So there is gonna be
the entire
more.
world is back to normal.
You seem very calm now, Ruby, all of a sudden.
The border between Norway and Sweden has moved 7 miles east.
And the colour teal is a bit more blue.
It was bound to happen. Ruby, reality shifted on a massive scale.
Ernest Borgnine got lucky.
And there's one more.
I found him. He posted this online.
Stop filming me.
Nice little place in Lewisham. I looked inside. It's harmless. And no one remembers him from the old days.
The gods are full of tricks. One wish survived. And it turns out to be him.
But you told him to be happy.
Poppy.
Ruby, I told you there is no one called Poppy.
Why do you remember it?
Susan, you saved Poppy's life. You built a zero room to save her. Surely you've got to remember that.
I built it like an escape pod.
But why did we build it?
But it's kind of offensive to say I've got a daughter I don't remember.
Poppy's your daughter.
Exactly. She doesn't exist.
So what we're saying is...
Doc, you should have some, like, oh, something's gone wrong.
Because I was right in the Wish world, wasn't I? And I'm right now. Conrad wasn't some nice, happy chef, was he, Kate?
No.
And that's not teal, is it?
No, it's too blue.
Don't you see? There's another world. A slightly different reality, and it might just be a tiny little change, but she's a child. She's a doctor. One life has disappeared. And you know this can happen. You know this better than anyone because it's happened before.
Yeah, you should
Happened to
know it.
me. Remember?
I'm looking for your daughter, Ruby.
Yeah, that happened. Surely you were like, okay, this can definitely happen.
Time explosion.
Sometimes I think we're all your children.
What are we doing? What is this? I blanked for a little bit. I'm actually quite lost.
There is only one thing that is strong enough to change reality. The last of the Time Lords.
Okay. What are we doing? I'm so perplexed about like what's actually happening and what we're doing. I don't get why that we're doing this. I don't get this narrative. Like, I get what Russell's trying to do, but like, I don't know, Matt. Oh.
What are you showing me that for?
Are you? Oh, yeah. Is he actually going to regenerate?
Man.
Wait, he's just going to
Male, but don't tell others.
Oh, hi, Jodie.
What?
Oh, hi.
How are you here?
I shouldn't be here at all.
That's a surprise.
Cause and effect is getting
I do feel I've always said this. I feel so bad for
Always
Jodie about what happened last era.
We shifted. Doctor, so I am going to punch a ton of regeneration energy into the vortex to jolt it.
Oh, okay.
Your life.
Is that why you're here? To stop me?
No, it was never gonna work.
Well, it will be our last one if I get this wrong.
Don't get it wrong, then.
Good idea. This is gonna eat my soul.
Well, I'm older than you. Why didn't I know that?
Oh, she's still here.
Timey-wimey.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Going strong.
You scared?
Terrified.
So he is actually changing. If this is the end for him, man, I hate that this is the end.
Back to my old life. Bye then. Good luck.
I love you, Doctor. But she knows.
I mean, nothing changes. I still think the Yasmin Dr. Rose was shit. Having that moment doesn't change anything for me. So this is just it? Really? Fucking hell, man. Oh, man. So we're gonna... I think it's gonna be open-ended and we won't know who's regenerated into. Nope. Reality is broken. Oh, he's still here. Or what if he regenerates and he's like made into an actual man with a daughter with Belinda? What if that actually happens? Maybe, maybe not. It's still really the only Doctor who's willing to come back other than Tennant, but Russell's never going to bring Tennant back.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, he's going to regenerate at the end of this. A little bit more with him then. Is this Donna's garden?
Here he is.
No, it's Belinda's garden.
Bad penny. Go on then.
She exists now.
Doctor, I told you, get me home. 24th of May, 2025. I need to get back for Poppy.
And now we're just in like this is I'm sorry. This is a fucking mess. This is a fucking mess, man. This is a mess. I don't know why Russell wanted to do this. Because there were so many. If she was only going to do 2 seasons, I think there were just so many other ways she could have gone about it. Human.
100% human. Since the day she was born.
What else would she be?
Nothing. Hello, Paul.
It's just so much to take in of what Russell wanted to do.
I can't have children. But if I could, I wish that she was exactly like you. I always win.
You're the most amazing man in the world.
Wish we had more between you two of an actual, like, character dynamic.
It's been an honor.
But again, why did Ruby know?
You could come back, take me to Neptune.
I'd like that.
I'd love that.
Well, you can go in like 5 seconds.
But not like this.
What does that mean? Just... Why does it feel like there's something I've forgotten?
That's our lives. We travel in and out of the slipstreams of time. Beautiful things can be forgotten. They still happened. Somewhere. I think one thing remains. I love you. And I love you, Pops. That will never change.
What a strange narrative. This is it. Here's goodbye. Wow, you really only did 2 seasons, and that was sort of like it. I wouldn't be saying that if like these 2 seasons like felt like a coherent story, but I'm sorry, I just don't feel like it is. And this feels like a bittersweet ending in the meta. Oh, Joy. Hi, Joy. I feel like it's going to be open-ended and we're going to get the credits here.
And that is exactly the word. This has been an absolute joy.
Oh, fucking hell. That's the biggest one yet. Are we actually going to find out, or is it going to cut? Yeah, we're going to cut away. I'm sorry, what? Oh, what are we doing? 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 Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, I don't think the show's getting cancelled. Okay. So that was the reality war. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Okay, initial thoughts is that I think this story is a fucking pacing narrative mess. I think this was all over the fucking place. This was wild. This was just fucking wild. So, Shooty officially did regenerate. I was wrong on that. He has regenerated. And that's it feels, and it just, I guess that just feels like it's a strange ending to I'm annoyed he's gone, but I think it's more annoying with the fact because I feel like this 2 seasons did not do him justice. He didn't have a single, truthfully, honestly, he didn't have a single story that I generally loved. There's episodes that I enjoyed, there's episodes that I thought were like interesting enough, but at the end of the day, I just felt like he hasn't had a story where I feel like he really was like a Doctor I could really get attached to. I think Shooty was fantastic. I thought his performance was always great, but never really felt like I connected with the Doctor in a significant way where I felt connected to him. It's a bit of a, really is a bit of a shame that. Yeah, I just think that was a fucking mess, and I think there's so much that I'm just like, no. The story itself, right, was, I think, just a mess. I think the story and the conclusion of everything was a complete mess, and I don't think it hit what it wanted to hit. And I just think this whole 2-part was a mess, man. I don't think he hit at all. I think this is a complete. This is just so. This was ridiculous. This was. And then it ended halfway, and then we just had 20 minutes to half an hour of just getting Poppy back, and it kind of just like, oh fucking hell! What the fuck was this? I'm just. If you would have told me after the Church of Ruby Sunday, the Church on Ruby Road, that we would eventually get to like this in just 17, 18 episodes, I would have fucking called you crazy. Yeah, I think this was horrendous. I think this was legitimately horrendous. So just again, dialogue was a complete mess. I mean, characterization with the Rani Rani was there and was there just to be eaten by Omega, and then the Omega got fucking just zapped back, and that was it. How is this the same person who wrote Parting of the Ways, Doomsday, Last of the Time Lords, and Journey's End? An End of Time and The Waters? How is this the same person? I don't get it. I'm so fucking confused, man. And this being the conclusion of Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor, I'm just fucking... No, just no, man. Just no. Fucking... What the fuck? What the fuck was this? What actually was this? Please, people in the comments, I don't care if people love this or hate this or anything in between. Tell me what the fuck this was. Because why does Ruby know? Why does Ruby know? Why did he know about Poppy? Why? I can't help but laugh, man. This was a travesty. This was awful. This was awful, man. It's so... When Russell came back, I was so excited. Because Russell T Davies is one of my favourite writers. I loved his original run. I loved Years and Years. I loved It's a Sin, which came literally a couple of years before this. There's no way these are all first draft scripts. These are all first to come ideas that first came to his head, and just he decided, let's do this, and he thinks this is all grand and stuff. But man, oh man, it's just fucking God, what is this? I don't get it, man. Yeah, and I guess with just the story was a mess. Dialogue, plotting, pacing, everything. It was just like a fucking complete mess. The big part of this now is the fact that Billy Piper is now the Doctor. Why? Why are we having former companions become the... This is a fucking... That is honestly... I think that is generally one of the worst things Russell has done. That's worse than the bi-generation. I think that's... Oh, man, it's fucking... Why? Why? What are we doing? I'm so concerned. I am, like, so concerned with what this show is going to become. It's fucking hell. This was a mess. This was such a mess. This was awful, man. This was genuinely awful, and that was the icing on the cake. Ridiculous, man. I don't get what we're doing. I don't get why anyone thought this was a good idea. 2 out of 10. This was shit. This was just shit. I'm sorry. This was awful. I don't have anything else to say. because what's the point? What's the fucking point going for this? This feels like it's more of a clown show than the Chibnall era. Here's the thing, right? I think Chibnall era was worse in a way, but somehow, at the very least, Chibnall was trying to tell a story in a sense where it was an art. It was fucking horrible, right? The Chibnall era is fucking awful. This feels like a parody of what Doctor Who actually is. That's what this feels like. This feels like Doctor Who as a parody. This feels like it feels, oh man, Curse of the Fatal Death was more Doctor Who than this. I don't understand Russell's mindset. I don't get why he thought these were good ideas, and the execution of them all was fucking horrific. Generally, fucking horrific, man. I'm done, man. I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to do reaction to the next season. You all said stop watching if you don't like it, and I don't think it ever came to my mind that I think the show would become a parody of itself. But I guess here we are. I don't think I'm going to cover next season. I don't think I am, because what the fuck is this? Generally, what the fuck is this? And you'll know there are going to be some people who are like, oh my god, you don't like anything. Look at what we're watching. Look at it. Billie Piper's the Doctor. And that's nothing against Billie Piper. Billie Piper is fucking amazing. She was great in season 1, great in series 1 and 2, and every appearance as the memory, she is great. It's the meta of it that is a complete fucking insane thing to do. It's so clownish and parody, and it's, yeah. Well, I literally have nothing else to say other than just because I'm going to get more angry as we talk. So I'm done. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the whole season. People who've subscribed, liked, and watched, I am happy that you're here. All the new subscribers and people liked and just commented. And even if you disagreed and didn't like any reactions, I'm always happy for anything to discuss and all that kind of jazz. This was a journey in the fact that it went from, I can't believe the first half of the season was like more understandable, even if I didn't vibe with it and didn't think it was very good, than this. But yeah, that's Doctor Who, and it's become a fucking clown show. That's what it's become. What the fuck is this? Thank you for watching. I will see you next time for a new show that I'm planning on watching, a show I've never watched before. So that's a little hint for you. It's a very big show, a very famous show that I've been wanting to watch for a while, and we will to have that journey together when it eventually comes up. But yes, Doctor Who Season 2 is completed, and this was a fucking mess. Oh, the discussions we will have for the next couple of years on these 2 seasons. Oh, what joy. Ah, man. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.